Welcome everyone. Myself Shravani Shrija, Assistant Professor, Department of Home Science, St. Joseph College for Women. Today we are going to explore the complex factors that influence how meat cooking and the transformation it undergoes during cooking. These factors include meat composition, cut of meat, cooking method, temperature, resting time, pH level, aging, and the presence of bone. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in determining the final texture, flavor, and nutritional content of the cooked meat. These are the factors affecting cooking quality: meat composition, cut of meat, cooking method, cooking temperature and time, resting time after cooking, pH value, aging and tenderization, presence of bone. Meat composition. Let's start with the meat composition. The balance of muscle, fat, and connective tissue is vital. Lean meat like chicken breast cook quickly but can become dry if overcooked. On the other hand, marbled meats retain moisture and flavor due to the fat content. Connective tissue such as collagen requires slow cooking to break down into gelatin, making the meat tender. Cut of meat. The cut of meat is another important factor. Tender cuts such as ribeye or tenderloin have less connective tissue and are perfect for quick, high heat methods like grilling. Tougher cuts like chuck or brisket need slow, moist cooking to break down the fibers and become tender. Cooking methods. Cooking methods also significantly impact the final product. Dry heat methods like grilling or roasting create a caramelized crust and enhance flavor, ideal for tender cuts. Moist heat methods such as braising or stewing are better for tougher cuts as they break down collagen over time. Cooking temperature and time. Temperature and cooking time are critical. High temperatures can lead to moisture loss, making meat tough and dry. Slow cooking at lower temperatures helps convert collagen into gelatin, making tough cuts tender. Overcooking proteins cause denaturation, resulting in a rubbery texture. Resting time after cooking. Allowing meat to rest after cooking is essential. This resting period lets juices redistribute, enhancing flavor and moisture retention. Cutting into meat immediately can cause it to lose moisture, making it drier. pH level of meat. The pH level of meat affects its tenderness and moisture retention. More acidic meat is generally more tender and retains moisture better. Marinating with acidic ingredients can tenderize meat before cooking. Aging and tenderization. Aging meat, either dry or wet, allows natural enzymes to break down muscle fibers, increasing tenderness. Mechanical and enzymatic tenderization methods can also improve texture by breaking down fibers. Presence of bone in meat. Finally, the presence of bone in meat can enhance cooking. Bone in cuts retain moisture better and cook more evenly. Bone marrow adds a rich flavor, especially in slow cooked dishes. These are the list of changes during cooking. Now let's look at the changes meat undergoes during cooking. These include protein denaturation, moisture loss, connective tissue breakdown, fat rendering, the Maillard reaction, changes in color, flavor enhancement, and nutrient retention or loss. Protein denaturation and coagulation. Heat causes proteins to denaturate and coagulate, altering texture at temperatures between 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. Myosin denatures and the meat starts to firm up. Above 80 degrees Celsius, proteins overcoagulate, making the meat dry and chewy. Moisture loss and juiciness. Meat contains a lot of water which is lost during cooking, affecting juiciness. Higher temperature causes faster moisture loss, leading to dryness. Slow cooking helps retain moisture, keeping the meat tender. Connective tissue breakdown. Collagen in tough meats need time and moisture to break down into gelatin, making the meat tender. This process occurs at temperature between 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, which is why slow cooked stews and braises become so tender. Fat rendering and flavor development. Fat starts melting at around 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, adding moisture and flavor to the meat. Higher meat content like marbling leads to juicier and more flavorful meat. The crispy crust on roasted meats is due to fat rendering on the surface. Maillard reaction and browning. The Maillard reaction occurs when meat is cooked above 140 degrees Celsius, creating a golden brown crust with a rich flavor. This reaction doesn't happen in moist heat cooking due to excess water. It's responsible for the crispy crust on sheared steaks. Changes in meat color. Raw meat changes color as it cooks due to the reaction of myoglobin with heat. The color changes from red to pink to brown as the meat cooks from rare to well done. Overcooking remains all red hues, making the meat appear dry and grayish. Flavor enhancement. Cooking intensifies flavors by concentrating natural umami compounds in the meat. Slow cooking allows spices and marinades to penetrate deeper, enhancing the flavor profile. This is why slow cooked meats often have richer, more complex flavors. Nutrient loss and retention. Finally, cooking can affect natural nutrient retention while protein remains stable. Excessive heat can reduce amino acid quality. Water soluble vitamins are lost in boiling. Unless the broth is consumed, iron and zinc remain in the meat, but their bioavailability can decrease with overcooking. Methods like steaming or grilling help preserve more nutrients than boiling or frying. In conclusion, we have explored the complex factors that influence the quality of cooked meat, from composition and cut to cooking method and resting time. Each element plays a crucial role in achieving the perfect balance of texture, flavor, and nutritional value. By understanding and mastering these techniques, we can transform even the toughest cuts into tender, flavorful dishes. This knowledge empowers us to create not just meals but culinary experiences that delight and satisfy. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the art of cooking meat. In the following presentation, we are going to discuss about preservation of meat products, is extending shelf life and ensuring the safety. Thank you. Have a nice day.